Hi, this is Miss Goodale, and today I'm going to be talking about finding the surface area of a pyramid. Now, remember, a pyramid has lateral faces that are triangles. So this would be an example of a pyramid, a square pyramid, and this would be an example of a triangular pyramid. I know it's a little bit hard to see in a video, but those are two examples. Before we start, I want to talk about what lateral faces are and the lateral area. I know I talked about them a little bit in the other video, but I didn't tell you the definition. So the lateral faces are the faces that are not bases. So that would be the ones that come up out of the, that it's not sitting on. So it's sitting on this triangle. It has triangles coming up. This is the base with the triangle, and then the actual other sides are triangles as well. Now, that's a triangular pyramid. This one is a square pyramid. The lateral faces are all triangles, and then the base that it sits on is a square. So the lateral faces are how you know that it's a pyramid and not a prism. If the lateral faces are triangles, it's a pyramid. If the lateral faces are rectangles, then it is a prism. So this one is a pyramid, okay? The lateral area is what we're going to find in the first example, and that would be the sum or total of the areas of the lateral faces. So that means that if I added up the areas of these top ones that it's not sitting on, that are not bases, so all of these 4 triangles here on the square pyramid without the square, that would be a lateral area. And if I added on all sides but the bottom side of this triangular pyramid, then it would be the lateral faces. So this first one, I'm going to just find the area of the lateral faces. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm just going to draw a picture of a triangle and what it would look like if it were unfolded. Remember in that in the video we talked about the nets. This is what it would look like. And then I have the side, or the base, is 6 inches and the height is 5 inches. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to worry about the inside triangle. Most of your work is not going to be working with the triangular pyramids anyway, but we'll worry about just the triangular lateral faces. So on this one, I notice that they're all of the triangles are the same size. So I'm going to find the area of one triangle and then repeat that. Okay, so the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. My base is 6, my height is 5. Notice that the 5 is not one of the sides, it is actually the height of a triangle, so how tall it is from the base to the top to the point. Okay, so 1/2 times 30, and that's 15. That would be one triangle. I have 3 of them. I'm not going to worry about the one in the middle. So if I have 3 of them, then I just do 15 times 3, and that gives me 45 inches squared. Okay, so that's what you do if you're just finding the lateral faces. Let's do a few more with a square triangle or a square pyramid. So most of the examples you'll have to worry about right now are going to be square ones. So that's what I'm going to focus on today. This example here gives me a height of 9 feet, and then my square has a side of 4 feet. So my triangles are going to be the same, and I'm going to use the divided by 2 formula for this one. So base times height divided by 2. So 4 is my base, my height is 9, and I'm going to divide that by 2. You could also do the 1/2, doesn't matter. We'll get the same answer. So 4 times 9 is 36, and 36 divided by 2 is 18. So each triangle is 18 feet squared. And then the squares, or the square, is a side squared, remember? So if I just take my 4 and I square it, I get 16. And so that would be that one. Now I have 4 triangles. So what I have to do first is multiply my 18 by 4. And I should get 72. And then I add that to my squares. So 72 plus 16, and that gets me 88 feet squared. Okay, so let's do some more with square pyramids. I don't know what all I'll have time for, but I'll try to get through a couple more examples. So again, I'm going to draw this. Find the area of 1 square. This is 15, this is 10. So my triangle, I'm going to draw a picture instead of writing the word triangle. 15 times 10 divided by 2, 150 divided by 2 is 75. My square is 10 squared, which is equal to 100. And then I have 4 triangles, so I take 75 times 4. I get 300. And then I just add 100 to that, and that gives me an area of 400 centimeters squared. And like I said in some of my previous videos, you can always pause, rewind if you need to go slower. So let's see, I'm gonna try to do this without drawing pictures. So this one is a square pyramid. I'll find the area of one side. So that would be 12 times 9 divided by 2. And 12 times 9 is 108 divided by 2, and that's 54. So one triangle is 54. The square is 9 squared, which is 81. And then I have 4 triangles on the sides because it's a square one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I multiply 54 times 4, and I get 216 inches squared. And I add that to 81, which is 297 inches squared. Okay, so most of these, the ones that you'll have to deal with are either finding the lateral face or the area of the lateral face, like this first one with the triangles, or if you have to find all of the sides, then it'll probably deal with a square prism. So you find the area of the triangle and multiply by how many triangles there are that are equal size, and then you add in your base. Okay, so if it's triangular, you multiply it by 3 if they're all the same size. If it's a square one, you multiply it by 4 and add in your square. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions. Stay tuned for more videos, and please ask questions. Thank you.